So welcome back. We are at month 2. I am with Dewhurst from Bowlphish Glass Services, and today in our conversation we were going to have a chat, weren't we, about apprenticeship schemes.
Yes.
Because I know it's something you're really keen on. You've had a number of apprentices, you're looking to get some more. What is it you like about the apprenticeship scheme?
Well, I think the apprenticeships are the way forward. Yep. Because you can get some homegrown talent, and you can kind of mould people how you need them. Because obviously everyone who's been there and done jobs before, they've got their own ideas and their own views, which isn't a bad thing. But we're just keen to bring people in from the beginning and teach them, what we know and how to do it. And it works well with the learning side of things as well, because we use a company called IPS, and they provide the trainers to do the apprenticeships.
Okay.
And it's not necessarily a day release apprenticeship. They come in and they work with them, so a lot of it's on the job.
Okay.
Or all of it is on the job training.
Okay.
So we quite like that as well, because it's difficult these days to let people go for a whole day, to go to college and this and that.
Okay, that's good. So there's lots of support kind of on both sides really, in terms of getting them into place and getting them the skills and training they need.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So they've got support from us doing the job, and they've also got the support of the trainers that come in once a month. And I think it's quite nice, because a lot of people, they prefer to be on the job learning as opposed to be stuck in a classroom.
Yeah.
For 2 or 3 days a week.
Yeah, definitely. And I really like that, because you've mentioned before about this idea of something that's important to you in business and kind of how you work in your team is giving people that opportunity and giving them that chance that they might not otherwise have. And it sounds like the apprenticeship scheme massively fits in with that as an ethos and values.
Yeah, I think so, because they're starting off effectively at the bottom, and like I said, we do like to give people opportunities to move up the chain, and but it's down to them to do that. It's like they can start at the bottom and work their way up. The opportunity is always going to be there for us, because we're looking at continually expanding, and there's going to be different roles available. So we're just having a little bit of a reshuffle at the moment. Where some of the guys that have been with us a couple of years moving up into some management roles. Okay. So I think the opportunities are there if you want to take the opportunities. But the choices are, it's down to the individual as to which way they want to go.
Yeah,
with what we do,
Okay, and do you want to tell us a bit about, I guess, you've got an apprentice in at the moment, but also you're looking to bring in some more. What sort of things do you get your apprentices doing? What's the kind of a day-to-day kind of stuff that they get to get involved with?
Well, the apprentices, they kind of like, they do sometimes get chucked in at the deep end a little bit, because there's always lots of stuff to do. But we try and keep them on the basic, where not too much could go wrong. Yeah. And then really it's just progressing from there. We do a lot of procedural stuff, so a lot of our stuff is procedures, and as long as you follow the procedure, you can't go wrong. Yeah. So they kind of like come in. Say for example, we've got Sky, who's doing administration apprenticeship. So she comes in and she does a lot of looking at the invoices, checking them off with purchase orders, and then getting them over to the bookkeepers. We've got we've got Will in the workshop, so he's kind of like learning about stock control, picking lists, and quality control as well. So that's the stuff that goes out to the goods. And we're looking at the moment for a glass processing apprentice who's going to be learning how to cut glass, to process the glass from a sheet, from a sheet to like a finished product. So we've got lots of opportunities coming up. Definitely. And a lot of opportunities on the go as well. Yeah,
it's an exciting kind of time, and I guess it sounds really good environment for them to come into, because they've got that balance between a big enough team that they have people to learn from, and also that progression, but also small enough that they can really get hands-on and get involved.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And like you said, meaty challenges as well.
Yeah, definitely. They do get kind of like chucked in at the deep end, because it's just the nature of the business, isn't it? You're kind of busy, and you do employ people. I think gone are the days, unfortunately, where you've got one person dedicated to an apprentice, teaching them the whole trade. Just with the whole business of everything, you've got to kind of like get them working as soon as possible. Yeah. And then, but along the way, make sure they're safe. Yeah. And well and learning. Yeah. Well,
I guess that's the nice thing sometimes, isn't it? If they've got a few people working with them, that they get to learn different skills, different points of view, and potentially get a better idea of where they want to go long term.
Yeah, definitely. Like Sky, she's keen to become an accountant. So we're looking at putting her on a bookkeeping course.
Okay.
which is hopefully going to progress her into what she really wants to do. You
Yeah.
know? But it's good. I think to start what she's doing is key to, you know, being better at the end goal.
Yeah, definitely get the foundations in first. So, okay.
Absolutely.
So what tips would you give? I guess this is a two-part question. What tips would you give a young person looking to potentially kind of take up an apprenticeship? What would you say to them as some advice?
Well, you've got to obviously know what you want to do, you know, for the future. I think a lot of the time people are just taking jobs for the sake of it. But I think it's key to have an interest in what you're applying for. And even if you haven't got, if you don't know, I guess you can look at what's available, and you might kind of like see something and think, oh, I quite like the sound of that.
Yeah.
And you know, there's all with us with all different levels of kind of like apprenticeships.
Yeah.
You know, so we've had some older apprenticeships, and we've had some, you know, Sky is only 16, whereas Will was like 18 when he started. So, you know, there's different levels of apprenticeships.
Okay, so nice to know that you don't have to be fresh out of school to take on an apprenticeship. It can come in at different levels, especially if you want to try something new, maybe a change in direction.
Yeah, I think everyone kind of like they try things, don't they, and it doesn't quite work out.
Yeah.
So I think if we, you know, the opportunity that you've already, even if you've got a bit of work experience, it's always good.
Yeah.
You know, good.
Great. And what about if there's maybe employers who are considering taking on an apprentice? What would your advice be to them?
Well, my advice to them was, you know, I think you've got to give the youngsters the opportunity, you know, and I think it's good to have that backup as your business grows, you know, and you need that to be sustainable. And I think by taking on the young people and training them up from the beginning, it gives you that sustainability and a little bit of loyalty as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully with the apprentice, you know, that you've brought them up from the bottom, and you know they're in a good place, and you know they can't stay loyal to you. Because I think it's quite hard in business now, is finding the loyal people, you know.
Definitely. Okay, that's brilliant. So, Aaron, thank you very much indeed. Good to chat to you about apprenticeship, and good luck with your new apprentices.
Pleasure, yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.